It's home, and it means something to me to be able to play and represent this state, this city. It is special. It's an opportunity. It's a blessing. It's a joy. This is only the beginning.
Home is where her story begins, Charlottesville, Virginia. Sophomore Kymora Johnson is not just a homegrown talent. She's the latest Cavalier guard to make national waves. First as a prospect, playing up an age group in boys AAU, and then as a consensus 5-star that signaled a competitive return to form for Virginia basketball. Her foundations of family and community, combined with a tenacity for perfection, and the result? A student athlete poised for not just individual success, but inspirational influence.
Probably 3, she started doing like this little YMCA basketball. And so we could tell immediately that she was like, this was her thing. I remember her in my driveway on a Saturday morning at 8 o'clock with one hand behind her back, dribbling, and she was like 7 or 8. Like, no one sent her out there.
My dad played basketball at a small HBCU. He kind of introduced me to the game. Just always at the gym, always doing something with the ball. Growing up, I played with the boys. There wasn't any girls' teams, so I had to play with the boys.
For the first at least 5 years, like, she rode the bench a lot. And there were some hard moments during that, but she picked up a lot of IQ from just watching the game, and I think that it gave her a sense of humility that, like, I've not seen waver.
And then when I was going into my 5th grade year, I played in a national tournament, and we got kicked out of the tournament because I was a girl on the boys' team. So that kind of sparked my love, I think, for the game. That's when I really felt like, oh, this is what I want to do. I want to make change, and I'm going to use the game to help me do so. That was like my pivotal moment where I was like, I gotta do something with this.
Fueled by that motivation, Kymora made a name for herself on the travel circuit while her family made the sacrifice of time, money, and togetherness to further her ultimate dreams of playing college basketball. When it came time for the blue chip recruit to pick a program, it was the one in her own backyard that turned out to be her dream fulfilled.
I think that she, as she got older, started to figure out things that were important to her. Well, she wanted to go somewhere that was going to have strong academics so that she could, have a degree that mattered. And there were a couple different staffs that we felt like were our people. But this staff, it was like everyone on the staff. They just seem authentic, they're genuine. In July at our last AAU tournament, she said, I think I'm gonna stay home or something. And I thought she was talking about like the next weekend instead of going somewhere. I don't even know what I thought, but it didn't even dawn on me that it was UVA. She told me that she had known in her heart for a long time, but that it took her brain a while to know.
Kymora Johnson.
Yeah, she's good. I'm just going to leave it
Now
there.
in her 2nd year for the Cavaliers, Kymora has proven to be one of the nation's most dynamic and versatile playmakers.
Johnson showing off the strength, all in one motion.
Another 3-ball for Kymora Johnson. Coast to coast for Kymora Johnson.
Johnson, and of course it goes.
The kind of success and drive that has a direct thread to Virginia greats.
Guards like China Crosby, Dawn Staley. I think that just the passion, the energy that they bring to the game as tough guards, the fuel and the drive that they have behind their game. I can feel the energy, I can feel the connection. Those guards specifically from Virginia are people that I look up to and looked up to in the past. So.
She knew women's basketball history at UVA and knew the success that they had and the heights that they'd reached. And so she was very vocal about, we're gonna get back there and I'm gonna be a part of that. So I wanna be a part of getting this back to where, it should be, where it belongs, where we've been.
Past is prologue, not just for Virginia basketball, but for Kymora and her family as well. John Paul Jones Arena, the special setting of childhood memories, dreams of the future, and even her father's one-time workplace. But it's Kymora Johnson who will ultimately write her own history.
My mom grew up here, she watched Dawn Staley, she watched the Burgess twins, I was a ball girl for a lot of the games, but I never thought that I would be playing here. It's an honor to be able to play here. I just feel like I'm such an inspiration to my family. I think that, they get such joy out of seeing me play, and it just makes me so relieved, that to know that I'm making them proud.
To see her play at a place where actually I used to work there, watch the games, I used to say to myself, one day my child's gonna be on this floor. Lo and behold, look, she's here. Whatever she wants to do, she can do whatever. Anything's possible. It's just heartwarming. I love it.